Question 3 asks us to find the distance travelled in the third second. It's a bit of a curly one, this really, because it's not the distance travelled in 3 seconds, it's in the third second. So to find the distance travelled in the third second, we need to think about it, I think, slightly differently than just the 3-second mark. So think of this time, so time being starting at 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So the first second is from 0 to 1, that's the first second. Second is from 1 to 2. That's the second second. And the third second is from 2 to 3. That's the third second. So reasonably, to find the distance travelled in this second here, we need to find the whole distance of all 3 and then subtract the distance travelled in 2. So the distance travelled, so I put D travelled in third second will equal the distance travelled in the third 3 seconds minus the distance travelled in 2 seconds. So first of all, we need to find the distance equation. So we've got a velocity equation. We know that velocity is equal to 3t squared minus 6. So we can go ahead and we can integrate this to find the distance. So let's go ahead and do that. So we've got the integral, S is equal to the integral of velocity with respect to time, which is going to equal 3t cubed on 3 minus 6t 1 on 1 plus c. So at this point we need to have a look at the question and ask, is there anything there that would give us a clue as to, is there, like, for example, an initial distance travelled? We go and have a look, and it says, no, there's not. There's no, it doesn't say that it starts at point P. It doesn't say it starts at point P, which is 2 meters after it starts. It doesn't say that. So in that case, we're going to find 3 and then 2 and subtract them. So let's go ahead and do that. So S of 3 seconds would equal, or in fact, tell you what, I'm going to tidy this up first. So I'm just going to go, S is equal to, it's going to be t cubed minus 6t. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'll do it up the top here so you can see it a bit more easily. So S is equal to t cubed minus 6t. And based on that, we can go ahead and insert S to the 3. So we want the S at the 3 second mark is going to equal, that's going to be 3 cubed minus 6 times 3. And that's going to be 27 minus 6 threes are 18, which is 9 seconds. So that's the 3 seconds. It's covered 9, sorry, it takes 9 seconds. What am I doing? That's 9 meters. Oh dear, 9 meters. Okay, now in 2 seconds, what does it do? 2 seconds would be 2 cubed minus 6 times 2, which is going to be 2 cubed is 8, minus 6 twos are 12. So it's going backwards, it looks like in this case. So it's 8 minus 8 is going to be negative 4. So there it is, and that's negative 4 meters. So the distance travelled, remember, the total distance travelled is going to be S3, the distance travelled in 3 seconds, minus the distance travelled in 2 seconds. So let's go ahead and substitute that in. Distance travelled in 3 seconds, 9. Minus the distance travelled in 2 seconds, negative 4. So the total distance will be 9 minus 4, 9 plus 4, which is going to be 13 meters. And that's our answer.